We're approaching the end of our concert, and I wanted to give a yasher koach to our singers, our players, our leader. To our students. To their teachers, dedicated and committed. Mrs. Blacker, our religious school combined principal, to Rabbi Feinberg, my colleague at Temple Sinai. And now a question for the students standing alongside of me here. If you were to pick up a dreidel, and by the way, I saw two boys here, twins, with their dreidel championship shirts. You went to Sophie? If you were to pick up a dreidel, and you were to look at the 4 letters on the outside of this dreidel, haven't finished the question yet, and you were with me next week in Israel, what would be different on that dreidel? What makes that dreidel different than any other dreidel? They wanted to ask at this holiday. Andy? It's old? Okay, good start. Okay, who else? Here. So in Israel it says, say it again. Nun, Gimel, Hey, Hey. What does it mean? A great miracle happened here. Not here, Marlton, but here meaning in Israel. And what does the dreidel say here? Someone on this side? Yes. What does the dreidel say? You're giving me a good Passover answer. A great miracle happened there. Nes gadol haya sham. Well, it's true that a great miracle happened there for Passover, for Hanukkah. But I have to tell you that this is so exciting to see our kids singing, to see and to hear our band and singers, that it's fair to say a great miracle is happening here too. We don't spin a dreidel for it, but we appreciate it, we enjoy it, and a todah rabbah to everyone for participating, for being part of, for visiting and viewing. I hope this turns into a good Hanukkah for you all. So, yasher koach to everybody. But we're not yet done.
Chanukah, luckily, we have 2 Sundays. So, next Sunday, we're at Temple Sinai, where there's a talent show as our way of celebrating as well through the religious school. So you're cordially invited back for some more fun and games and, of course, some singing along the way. So look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you, Rabbi Feinblum. Now here's Brian.
I do have some people I'd like to thank also. There's a lot. First, I want to thank everybody for coming today and hearing the band. We appreciate you coming. Appreciate the support. Next, I want to thank this great band. We go through people not being able to make it. We have conflicting schedules, and it's very hard. And I do want to thank them for all their hard work, and they've always done, and we always put a great thing. And like I've said on many other occasions, you write music, it's in black and white. When you hear it, it's in color. And nobody provides better color than the CBT band. Yeah, give a big hand. I'd like to thank Sarah for working with our students. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get them all together and get them coached on the songs, but she always does a great job. I also want to thank Melissa Sable and Marsha Blacker for all their coordination on putting this together and also supervising students in the raffle, which is still open, by the way, if you're interested. For this concert, I want to thank Rich Bernstein for helping me set up, and Steve Stern, who always makes great videotape, Robin and Stephanie, my wife, for preparing refreshments and preparing a program. And I also want to thank some people who have always helped during the years, maybe not this time, but at other times. And I thought what better way to thank them is to get them up here and embarrass them in front of the congregations, not one congregation, but two congregations, to come and sing the last song with us. So at this point, I'd like to call Rich and Allison Bernstein, Harrison and Robin Blickman, Stu and Adele Albert, Steve Stern, who said he'd like to remain behind the camera, but he's here in spirit, Stephanie, my wife, of course, Debbie and Dan Drellick, and I do want to mention Barry and Sue and Mayor Cocken, who couldn't be here today, but they've always helped a lot. And it's a song I think you all know. If you want to, everybody can sing along.
As I was walking the river highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of the Darien desert, and all around me our voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. The sun comes shining as I was strolling, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling. The fog was lifting, a voice came chanting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Thank you, everybody. Have a happy Hanukkah. We'll be calling the raffle soon, so please join us for refreshments. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.